That's it. The gloves are off. Not just hers, but mine too. Hello, my fam. It is Perez, the queen of all media, the original influencer, and your number one source for everything It Ends With Us saga. You might have heard a little bit of anger and desperation in that saga because I've had enough. I'm going to break it down for the high school graduate real simple. You don't have to have a college degree to understand the following. The Plantation Pinocchio, as I shared with you all previously, has already filed a subpoena against Google. She wants very sensitive information pertaining to the accounts of over a dozen users, including banking and credit card information. And we have now just found out that Insufferable Blake Lively has also subpoenaed Elon Musk's platform. There as well, she is seeking from X very sensitive information of at least 17 users. Instead of sending subpoenas to every single person, she is sending them just to these companies. Many of these creators are women. A so-called woman's advocate is going after women and not just creating headaches for them, but creating financial strain as well. Baldoni Lively is hurting women and men, creators. This is chilling. And it is also dumb. Listen up. I'm going to speak a little slower now. You is dumb. The more she tries to silence speech, the louder her victims are going to get. The idea that Justin Baldoni is paying content creators to smear her is dumber than dumb. It is preposterous. Amber Heard 2.0 needs to look at Johnny Depp's wife and what happened there on social media. Johnny Depp did not pay people. Folks online organically did not like Amber Heard. Not me. I had sympathy for her. And there are people who also have sympathy for the wife of Scarlett Johansson's ex-husband. They're just the minority. But she's an A-lister in her own mind, and her ego cannot fathom that people just don't like her organically. Let me list a few of the reasons why people don't like her. 1, they can read. They looked at Justin Baldoni's complaint, and especially the amended complaint, and saw all of the unedited texts, saw all of the emails, saw the receipts, proof, timeline that he submitted to the court. Additionally, people think she is of mediocre talent. People align her with her A-list husband, even though before this mess, she was B-list at best. People don't like a real-life Goliath. They are rooting for David. And all that she is doing is causing a Streisand effect. Bully Lively is just drawing more attention to her despicable ways and her intellectually challenged brain. I'm taunting you. And you deserve the taunts. This one ex-user, Spiritual Shift, shared a screenshot of the email they got from X. It reads, "Dear ex-user, we are writing to inform you that X received the attached legal process dated July 3rd, 2025, requesting information regarding your X account, Spiritual Shift. It's unclear why X did not let people know until now, when the subpoena had the same date as the Google subpoena, and Google let people know last week. Maybe things on X aren't run as smoothly as on Google. They assure the user, X has not disclosed any information regarding your account at this time. Please be advised that X may be obligated to produce basic subscriber information related to your account in the future. We wanted to bring this matter to your attention. If you intend to challenge the legal process, please raise this matter with the court of competent jurisdiction or the requesting party directly, as found in the attached legal process. While we cannot give you any legal advice, we suggest that you seek your own counsel in this matter. If you need assistance seeking counsel, you may consider contacting the Electronic Frontier Foundation or the ACLU. Luckily, Spiritual Shift says that they are a lawyer, so they will be able to handle this headache without incurring any costs. But other creators who were subpoenaed last week and this week have started to crowdsource, asking followers for donations because they don't have the resources themselves to retain a lawyer and pay a lawyer to fight this unnecessary and cruel bullying. And it's not just limited to the F-list human. Her co-conspirator, Stephanie Jones, just filed another letter to the court in her litigation where she is seeking information from Meta and Pinterest. Stephanie Jones is the former publicist of Justin Baldoni, who was fired for cause, according to them, and she wants information related to her own alleged smear campaign. So she argues to the court, user information does not implicate First Amendment concerns. The First Amendment prevents prior restraints by the government on speech. It does not provide immunity from the consequences of one's actions, including liability for defamation. Additionally, Stephanie Jones is not a limited-purpose public figure based on involvement in a celebrity dispute. Meta and Pinterest were trying to depict Stephanie Jones as a limited-purpose public figure. However, she argues a private individual is not automatically transformed into a public figure just by becoming involved in or associated with a matter that attracts public attention. And then she cited the case law. Additionally, Stephanie Jones argues requiring proof of actual malice at the subpoena stage is legally improper and logically impossible. But then she adds that this coordinated smear campaign against her supports a strong interference of actual malice. So, in summation, the court should grant Stephanie Jones' motion to compel and hand over private information about their users. Thank you to Meta and Pinterest for safeguarding your users. Thank you for being stand-up and doing the right thing. And because I don't want to give her any more power, let's end things on a powerful, positive note for Justin Baldoni. His company, Wayfarer Studios, just announced the following. Quote, following an incredible reception at Cannes, Eleanor the Great is officially headed to theaters in the US and Canada on September 26th. Eleanor the Great was produced by Baldoni and Wayfarer Studios, and, as I previously shared with you all, it's directed by the very talented, very beautiful Scarlett Johansson. So, if you want to support Justin and ScarJo, although she's so rich, Scarlett Johansson does not need your support, you could go watch Eleanor the Great in theaters across North America beginning September 26th. So, my fam, thoughts on her latest bullying move? Thoughts on her believing that there is some payola between Team Baldoni and these content creators? If anything, I actually think she and her Betty Boos and all her brands were giving creators free product and paying them off that way to be nice to her. Let's discuss everything in the comment section